am a certified hustler, you know I gotta get mine. I've been ballin' like a nanny, you know a P I break down. 36 ounces, break it down, that's how I shine. I made a bunch of ski, you know they cutting up a line. Cut a line, break it down, you know I'm going out for mine. Cut a line, break it down, you know I'm going out for mine. Break it down on the grind, you know I got out for mine. Break it down on the grind, you know I got it in mine. Reading white paint for the whip and the shine on my wrist. Came from the curb, now the curb got my name on the list. Late nights, cold money, I hustle for this. Turn the dream to a plan and I go for the risk. Rain on the paper, it kinda changed my palm. Same hunger now, just a rollie in my arm. From the stoop to the suite, now they watching me glow. Haters talk from the bleachers, never been in the show. Far less than street pressure, had to learn how to pivot. If it wasn't about purpose, I was quick to dismiss. Street lessons taught me how the numbers all flip. Every move calculated, never slip, got a grip. With a scrape in the bottom to control in the top. Now the lights hit the chain, see the grind in my eyes. If you betting on yourself, you can win all the skies. I made it off and white, the same color in my ride. I am a certified hustler, you know I gotta get mine. I've been ballin' like a nature, you know a P I break down. 36 ounces, break it down, that's how I shine. I make a bunch of ski, you know they cutting up a line. Cut a line, break it down, you know I'm going out for mine. Cut a line, break it down, you know I'm going out for mine. Break it down on the ground, you know I gotta be mine. Break it down on the ground, you know I gotta be mine. Started with nothing but faith in a bag full of hope. Turn pressure into diamonds, learn to balance the road. Every loss was a lesson, every win was a sign. Had the trust and the vision, even blind to the time. Turn stress into focus, made a plane out the fight. Every dollar got a purpose, let it cycle and bang. Women love the ambition, see the drive when I speak. When you focus on the paper, they align with the street. No days, all no excuses, had to stay in the mix. Fitting brick by brick, got a foundation legit. Hit a man cause I rose and I earned every time. From the blood to the scholar, had to mess with my time. Ain't waiting on luck, I was built for the chase. If you hustle with a purpose, you can change it to break. Now I'm shining on my own, made a lane out the prize. Certified with a mission, you know like I am a certified hustler. You know I gotta grind. I've been ballin' like a ninja, you know P I break down. 36 ounces, break it down, that's how I shine. I made a bunny ski, you know they cutting up a line. Cut a line, break it down, you know I'm going out for mine. Cut a line, break it down, you know I'm going out for mine. Break it down on the bread, you know I gotta get mine. Break it down on the bread, you know I gotta get mine. Break it down, you know I gotta get mine. Break it down, you know I gotta get mine. Yo. What's good, everybody? I'm Bass Drop Keys, your friendly neighborhood Negro, and I want to welcome you guys to the Sunday show. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate you. Yo, what's good? I see y'all. Thanks for coming through in the Sunday show. As you guys know, we talked about it last week. We're going to try to do these live videos every Sunday going forward. We had a great time on episode 1. This is episode 2. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Today's video, we're going to be talking about how to make a living or the business of content creation for making content. As you guys know, I'm a full-time content creator. This has been my life for a long time now. 420 is going to be 10 years since I started doing this. And so basically what I want to cover today is a lot of things that I wish I've known, before I started becoming a content creator. So those of you who are thinking about becoming a content creator, especially on the 420 side, you would know exactly what to expect because, man, I wish I would have known some of these things going forward. Now, in this video, I'm going to be as transparent as I can with you guys. I'm going to be giving you guys real numbers from, as much money as I make and different things about myself. We're definitely going to be covering all of that. But before we get into that, I do have to go ahead and let you guys know about the giveaways. Let's go ahead and get that going. Oh, I forgot to share the screen. Let me go ahead and share the screen real quick here. Share the screen to the right, entire screen on the right, not this one, this one. Share it. There we go. Bam, there we go. All right, so if you guys want to get into the giveaways, you need to comment #dreams. Hashtag dreams is what you need to comment if you want to get in the giveaways. Now, what are the giveaways for today? Let's go through that. Okay, so the first giveaway that we're going to be doing is from AC Infinity. Shout out to them. You guys know my brand ambassador. We're going to be doing another AC Infinity swag box with a $50 store credit. So whoever wins that, after the stream is over, you're going to come over to Instagram, bassdropkeys.yfnn, and I'm going to get your name, your t-shirt size, because that's part of the swag box, and your mailing address. Also, I need to get whatever email address you use on AC Infinity site. I'm going to have to get that too, because that's how they give you your store credit. Okay, so that's going to be giveaway number 1. Make sure you comment hashtag dreams. Giveaway number 2. Giveaway number 2 is from me. I'm giving whoever wins $100 cash. Well, I don't know if it's cash. However, if you got a PayPal or Cash App or Venmo or whatever, but I'm going to be giving $100 to giveaway winner number 2. Okay. Giveaway number 3. For giveaway number 3, it comes from Autopot. You guys know my brand ambassador with Autopot, and we're going to be giving you. Somebody's going to be winning a 1-pot XL system, which is right here, as you can see. And that comes also with a easy to go kit. So whoever wins giveaway number 3, you're going to be getting this system here, 1-pot auto pot system with the 12.4 gallon reservoir and 1 pot. And you're going to get this as well. Okay, so giveaway winner number 1, AC Infinity swag box with the $50 store credit. Giveaway number 2, you're going to get $100 from me. Much love. And giveaway number 3, you're going to get this auto pot system right here, along with the easy to go kit. Okay, so if you want to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is comment hashtag dreams. Once you do it one time, that's all you need to do. I mean, of course, you can keep on commenting if you want to, but it doesn't help you at all. Once you do it one time, that's all you need to do. Hashtag dreams in the comment section, and we'll be doing the giveaways a little bit later in the show. Okay, so why did I make it hashtag dreams? The reason I did that is because today we're going to be talking about money. I know on the 420 side, for whatever reason, on the 420 side, money is not something that people want to talk about for whatever reason. I'm not like that. I always want to talk about it. So if you guys are interested in the things that I'm doing, then you can come over and subscribe to my new channel, Dreams of a Million. If you guys may recall, I had another channel called Dreams of a Million, but YouTube deleted it for whatever reason. But I made it again. And so if you're interested in, like, I'm going to be having my real estate stuff on there, and I'm going to be showing you guys like how to do some stuff with AI, like how I make the music videos and that type of stuff. If you're interested in all that type of things, come subscribe to Dreams of a Million. The first video is almost done. It's about Airbnb, because I'm making a killing on Airbnb. So I want to show you guys the property, how everything came to be, how I set it up and everything. So if you're interested in how to make money, diversify your portfolio, if you will, come subscribe to Dreams of a Million, and I will show you how I'm, making different moves, making money. Because today's video is going to be about how to make a living as a content creator, how to make, especially on the 420 side. Okay. I got my notes here. If you're wondering why I'm looking down, I got some notes here to make sure I cover everything. If you can't find the channel, the link's in the description. I should have said that. Sorry about that. If you need to find the channel, Dreams of a Million, the link is in the description. Just click on it and you'll see it right there. It'll come right up for you. Now, one thing I want to cover before we get into the actual content for today's video is, if you remember from last week, I told you that I'm going to start doing the Grow Game with Bass Drop Keys, which is basically I'm going to be interviewing different content creators and people in the cannabis space. So this is my announcement about the Grow Game. If you are a content creator and you have less than 15,000 subscribers and you want to be on the Grow Game as a guest, come over and holler at me on Instagram, bassdropkeys.yfnn. Because initially what I was going to do is I was going to be interviewing like the big content creators. But as I was thinking about it, I'm like, they got enough people that they can talk to. You know what I'm saying? And just to be honest with you, I find most of your favorite cannabis content creators boring and just ain't worth talking to. I'd rather talk to people coming up. I feel like I'm an underdog as far as just being a content creator overall. And so I'd rather talk to people that's coming up. So if you're somebody, if you're a content creator or somebody in the cannabis space and you want to be on the grow game, come hit me up, bassdropkeys.yfnn. Right now I'm looking for 10 to 15 people because I want to do one interview every week. So if you, like I said, if you got less than 15,000 subscribers on YouTube or wherever you post your content at, Instagram, wherever you post your content at, and you want to be on the grow game, come over and holler at me on Instagram. I should have put that up. Instagram, bassdropkeys.yfnn. That's it right there. If you're interested in being on the grow game, come holler at me in my inbox and we'll get you scheduled. I want to knock out about 15 episodes here over the next 2 weeks. I like to knock out about 10 to 15 episodes. So if you're interested in being on, come holler at me. Dealing with these, I'm trying to tell you, some of these big cannabis content creators are just shit. I'm just be honest with you. I ain't gonna say no name because I don't try to make my name off of somebody else, but I'm gonna let you know these people are fucking boring, selfish, not interesting to me. So I'd rather talk to some other people coming up that's hungry and want it. So if whatever I'm saying speaks to you and you want to be on the grow game, I would love to have you on. Come holler at me, bassdropkeys.yfnn. We'll get you scheduled and we'll start knocking out these interviews. Hell yeah. All right. So I think I covered most of everything I wanted to cover on that. So we covered the giveaways. You guys know what we're giving away. We covered Dreams of a Million. I'll mention it in a little bit here. And we covered the grow game. Okay. Real quickly here, let me tell you about next week's show. Next week's show is going to be all about auto pots. On next week's show, I'm going to be giving away over $500 worth of auto pot systems. We're going to be giving away 3 different auto pot systems worth easily over $500. So we're going to be talking about why I love auto pots, why I think that you should be using auto pots. I made a video about it. If you guys haven't seen it, go check that video out. I dropped it 2 days ago, something like that. And so next week's video is going to be all about auto pots. We'll be giving away over $500 worth of systems in that video. So make sure you guys come holler at me next week on Sunday. This is called the Sunday Show. This is episode 2. Episode 3 of the Sunday Show is going to be all about auto pots. Okay. So now that I got all that covered, hey, thank you guys for joining. If you guys are interested, if you missed it and you're interested in getting on the giveaways, make sure you comment #dreams. Uh-oh. Yo, what just happened? Hold on a second, guys. My computer what is going on? Oh, sorry about that. My computer got froze for a second. That was weird. That was weird. All right. So now let's go ahead and get to the actual topic of this particular video. And we're going to be talking about making money as a content creator, especially as a 420 creator. Now, why exactly should you listen to me? Like, why should you care about what I got to say about this subject? The reason why you should care about what I have to say about this subject is because I've been a content creator for almost 10 years. On 420, it'll be 10 years. And I actually make a pretty good living as a content creator. Right now, because a lot of you guys, I think what you make the mistake of is you look at somebody's views, and if they don't have like a lot of views, then you think that they're not making money here on YouTube. But that's not the way that it works, especially on the 420 side. So if you guys don't understand exactly how this works, this video is basically going to be how to make money as a content creator without Google AdSense or getting paid from YouTube. It's the same thing. But let me explain that for you real quick. Okay. Because I don't believe in, a lot of people be talking about, oh, you need to be a starving artist. Hell with that. I ain't starving. Ain't nobody starving around here. I feel like whatever you do to get your money, you go to work, you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you do Uber, whatever it is that you do to make money. When you work, you expect to get paid. And it's no different from content creators. For some reason, a lot of you guys think that we're supposed to be working for free. Like whatever you do, you don't work for free. So why should we? So I don't believe in that starving artist stuff. I wanted to do this as a living. So whenever I first came in, I was trying to figure out How can I do this as a living and get paid to do it? Okay. So first of all, let me go over Google AdSense. If you guys don't know what Google AdSense, whenever you hear people talking about they're getting paid from YouTube, they're getting paid from Google AdSense. Okay, that's what it is. Now, if you are a 420 creator, first of all, let me say this. If you're thinking about becoming a 420 creator because you like my content or your favorite cannabis content creator, which should be me, but if it's somebody else or whoever it is, you need to know some things going. First of all, I would tell you if you like anything else, I would tell you to go in that direction because being a cannabis content creator is very hard. I've lost over 100 Facebook pages, 6 or 7 Instagrams, 3 channels, just because I chose cannabis because it's what I love. If you have any other specialty or any other interest, I would tell you to go in that direction because being a cannabis content creator is very hard. So first of all, let's talk about Google AdSense. Now, it is possible to have a monetized cannabis channel. I used to have one. You can have a monetized cannabis YouTube channel. But the thing is, you're not going to make very much money, if any money from it, because although you have a monetized cannabis YouTube channel, you still have to make monetizable content. So your overall channel can be monetized, but you're not going to make any money because if you're a cannabis content creator, that means that every video that you put out is either going to have cannabis in the title, the thumbnail, or in the video. If it does, then you cannot monetize that video, right? So your channel overall can be monetized, but if the content that you're making has cannabis in it, then you can't monetize those videos. So I had a monetized, both my cannabis channels was monetized at one point, but they were only making like $5, $6, $8, if that, sometimes $0. Because like I said, if you're going to be making any content with cannabis in the title, thumbnail, or video, you can't monetize that. Okay. So if you're thinking about being a cannabis content creator, you have to learn how to make a living without Google AdSense, without getting paid from YouTube. Because that's the way that I came in, it's helped me tremendously with everything else that I've been able to do, which we'll talk about in a minute here. Because once you learn how to make money without Google, not from YouTube, you can basically pick whatever you want. And everything that I'm going to talk about today, you can definitely take it and use it for whatever niche that you're thinking about. So if you're doing a beauty niche, maybe you're doing makeup or shoes or whatever it is. Maybe you're doing like a reptile channel or whatever kind of channel you're doing, shoe shining, whatever channel you're interested in, everything that I'm telling you, you can definitely take and apply to whatever channel you decide to go in. But just realize that if you pick the cannabis niche, it is very hard because you're not going to be making anything from YouTube at all. Okay. So let me talk about how I first found out about doing all this stuff. There's a channel on YouTube, Roberto Blake, and that's where I first learned about affiliate marketing. Okay. So if you're somebody who wants to make money, not from Google AdSense, everything that we're going to talk about now has nothing to do with Google AdSense. It's all about making money without getting paid from YouTube. Okay. The first thing that you're probably going to learn about whenever you start figuring out how can I get paid and start making this as a career is affiliate marketing. Now, the easiest place to start with affiliate marketing is Amazon because anybody can do it. You don't need a certain number of subscriptions. You don't have to have a certain number of followers. Everybody that's watching right now, you can go over to Amazon. Just put it into Google, Amazon affiliate program. It's very easy to sign up and you can start making money from that right away. So if you're watching a content creator and you hear it all the time where they tell you, hey guys, this is the mouse that I'm using. This is an Alienware Dell mouse. If you don't want to get this from Dell, you can get it from Amazon. Click my link. It'll take you right over to Amazon where you can get this for such and such, right? And the great thing about Amazon is once you click on the link and you go over to Amazon, whether you buy this mouse or not, if you buy anything, the content creator is going to get a small commission off of it. It used to be higher, but over the years, they broke it down. Usually it's like 2 or 3%. But the great thing about Amazon is whatever they click the link for, they don't necessarily have to buy that. If they buy anything, you're going to get credit for it. And that's usually the first wave that you get into affiliate marketing. The same thing goes for anything that you're interested in. So say I decided to I'm going to be making a channel about whatever it is. And, I like a certain product from whatever company. I'm going to go over to their website, go down to the footer, and a lot of these companies have an affiliate program. All you have to do is just click where it says affiliate program, fill out the information, and then you get an email telling you that you're approved. And once you have that, all you have to do is just give out your links. So whenever you're making your videos, or say you're posting on Facebook or wherever your audience is, you give them that link, they click on it, and whenever they click on it to make a purchase, you're going to get a commission off of those sales, right? That's what affiliate marketing is. It's not very hard. Anybody can do it. And that's usually step one into people getting paid off of YouTube is affiliate marketing. Because like I said, anybody can do it. You don't need a certain requirement for followers. Nobody's like watching over you. You can just sign up for it, start sharing your link, and then you'll start seeing there's a dashboard that you have, and you can start seeing how much money is coming in every day. It's pretty cool. Okay. The next way that people make money off of YouTube, when I say off of YouTube, I'm just talking about not Google AdSense. We're still on YouTube, but I'm just saying we're not getting paid from YouTube, is brand deals. Now, what exactly is a brand deal? Brand deal is pretty simple. It's where you and a certain company have an agreement where, maybe you negotiated getting a product from them. Maybe you're going to get a product for them, or, if you have some kind of record, you can negotiate a price and you just agree. Okay, the brand is going to send you this particular. For a lot of you guys that starting off, if you're going to be in the cannabis niche, you're going to find out about this whenever you start getting hit up by different tent and light manufacturers, for instance, where they say in the beginning, hey, we'll give you this product. We'll give you a tent and a light if you make 4 videos for us showing everybody how to use it, or just do your regular grow using our equipment, and your payment is going to be this free equipment. That's usually how everybody starts, with the free equipment. And then once you have a track record of being able to bring in sales, then you can start negotiating a price. Like, okay, I'm getting free equipment, but I also want this amount per video, or this amount for the overall grow, or whatever the case is. You really just got to play your position, and don't be afraid. This is a good point for you guys. Don't be afraid to take a bad deal. We all have had to do it. Like sometimes you're taking a bad deal from the get-go, but what leverage do you have? If you're not an established content creator, then you have no leverage. You have no track record of being able to sell anything to anybody, right? And the way that I do it is I'm really not selling it. I'm just showing you what I use. Like, for instance, I am almost a $5 million content creator. What the hell does that mean? That means that the companies that I've promoted, I've made almost $5 million for the companies. So for $1 million, Ace Infinity, like I can't tell you the exact specifics of the deal because that's part of my NDA. I can't go over the exact specifics, but I can give you overall what it is. So for Ace Infinity, I've been sponsored 5 years. At the end of the month, is it? No. Yeah, March, April. No. In about a month here, it'll be 5 years since I've been sponsored by Ace Infinity. I've made Ace Infinity almost $1.5 million in 5 years. So that's about $300,000 a year I'm doing in sales, almost. Levo, I've made over $1 million. Norspore, which is the company, whenever I was doing the mushrooms, that's the company that you get all your mushroom supplies from. I've made over $1 million for Norspore. 500,000. I've made over 500,000 for Inoculate the World. Autopot, I've made over 500,000. And my own website, shop.goodeats420.com. You guys know that's why I sell the magical butter machines and all that. I've sold over 2,000 magical butter machines at $225. So you do the math on that. That's what, 450,000? And for like over 100,000, you guys know I have a gambling channel. I have a gambling sponsor, Toshi, and I've made them. But actually, they have about close to 700,000 in deposits right now, and I've made about 120 grand in the last 10 months from my gambling sponsor. So me, myself, a lot of you guys are looking at these big creators and they get 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 in one day. Go look at my views. My views are like 5,000, 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, yada, yada, yada. But even with my views, because like I said, it's not about Google AdSense in the cannabis space. It's not about Google AdSense. We don't even worry about that. It's about bringing great points and just being honest with your audience about all the products that I use. But me, myself, I make right now 25 to 50 grand a month is what I make myself. So I don't want you guys thinking that you need some of these great content creators that get 50,000 the first day. I've never been able to do that. The only channel where I could get like 10 or 15,000 views the first day was my mushroom channel that they deleted. Whenever I post a video, that first day I might get 15,000. I usually get my views over time. You know what I'm saying? So don't be thinking, oh, I'm not getting 20,000 views the first 2 days like my favorite creator. I can't make a living at this. That's not true at all. There's a lot of these people, I'm not going to say any names, but there's a lot of these content creators who get all the views in the world and don't sell a damn thing. Straight up. So what would you rather do? If you're trying to do this as a career, do you want to get all the views in the world but can't make a dollar? Or would you rather get my views, which if you look at my views, the views that I get, very relatable. You can definitely do what I'm doing, but they're not making as much money as me. You see what I'm saying? Some people, they come in trying to do this as a hobby. That was never my thing. I came in trying to figure out how can I do this as a living? Because I would rather, much rather work for myself rather than work for another company, build their clientele, build their business, and all I get is a little puny salary out of it. You see what I'm saying? So don't be thinking just because I'm not getting a bunch of views and, I posted these videos, keys up, you're not getting them. It doesn't matter. Especially in the cannabis niche, it doesn't matter. That's not what you get paid for. We don't get paid for views around here. Okay? We don't get paid for views. I can make way more than a lot of these people. Just being me, just being honest with your audience. That's why I thank you guys so much. Whenever I first started, I wanted to make 40 grand a year. That was my goal. 40 grand a year. I'm like, yo, I was living in El Paso, Texas then. I'm like, yo, if I'm making 40 grand a year, I can have an apartment, car, hit the mall every once and again, you know what I'm saying? Have a pretty good living in El Paso with 40 grand a year. Now I can make that in a month, no problem. This month, in the month of March, I'm going to be making about 45,000 thanks to Airbnb. We'll talk about that on the end. We'll talk about that more on the end. Okay, so let's get back to all this. I'm just trying to give you guys some real deal information on why you should listen to me. Like, Keys, we shouldn't listen to what the hell you got to talk about. You only get 2,000 views, 5,000 views. Yeah, but I make more money than all these people. All these people, they ain't touching 40, 50 grand a month. I can. So you should listen to what I got to say. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't talking no bullshit. I would never lie to you. I'm telling you what it is. So we talked about affiliate marketing, which is the easiest thing. You can go on any website. There's a lot of websites, whatever niche you decide to go in and whoever you decide to work with as far as the company, go on their website or just put it into Google, whatever company, affiliate marketing. And a lot of these companies have affiliate marketing. You don't even have to do much to apply. You just fill out the little sheet. They send your email, tell you that you're approved. You go over to the dashboard, get your link. And once you have your link, start making your videos, put your link in the description and tell the people, hey guys, if you're interested in whatever I'm doing, whatever product it is, you can find it in the description. If you're able to get a discount code, use the code BassDropKeys. You'll get a 10% discount on any order at aceinfinity.com, right? Whenever you hear that kind of stuff, you get a discount whenever you're making your purchase, but whenever you use my name as your discount code, I get a commission, right? So that's part of not affiliate marketing. We got brand deals. We got sponsorships. Now, brand deals and sponsorships are kind of like in the same kind of, pretty much the same kind of wavelength. The difference is with a brand deal, you can do like a one-off brand deal where where the company will tell you, we want to sponsor, especially when you first starting off. So say that whatever company, AC Infinity or Autopot or whoever contacts you and they say, hey, we want to do a brand deal with you. We're going to send you the equipment that you need. That's your payment. And we want you to make videos with it. And let's see how you do. The great thing about that is that means that your foot is starting to be inside the door. Because if you do good with this brand deal, then there's a good chance that this could lead to a sponsorship. A sponsorship is pretty much a brand deal elongated, where it's not just a one-time deal. Like with me with Ace Infinity, well, now I'm a brand ambassador, but I was just sponsored by them. And then after these 5 years, you see how well I've done, made them almost $1.5 million, of which I've been paid great. Because with me, I make 10 to 50, it's different for different companies, but I make at least 10% of my sales. On some of the companies, 15%, right? So if I'm telling you that I'm almost a $5 million creator and I've made 10 to 15% of that, you can do the math. It's a pretty good living. You know what I'm saying? But with sponsorships, what you basically got to do is you have to show your worth. People always ask me, yo, Keys, how do I get sponsored? And a lot of you guys are thinking you want to get sponsored just because you want some free equipment or whatever the case is. These companies are not just trying to give you shit for free. That's not how it works. The reason why they want to work with you is because you're able to get eyeballs on their products, right? And so it ain't like that you got to be some kind of established person in order to get this. Because just like I told, if you don't know my story with Ace Infinity, I started growing October of 2000 because I moved to California April 1st of 2000 during COVID. Okay. So then I started growing whenever I was in California in October. I was growing for 6 months when I got the email from Ace Infinity that they were interested in sponsoring me. And I was like, hell yeah. That's why you guys, if you watch me, then you've already heard this before. That's why I got so much love for Ace Infinity, because it's just like, I make this analogy. Whenever you see somebody get drafted to the NBA or get drafted in a professional team, and then they become a star in the sport, that's basically what happened with me. Ace Infinity started sponsoring me, and I'd only been growing 6 months. And now look at me now. Now I'm a brand ambassador, and we've done all this business, and it's been great for me because they gave me they kind of legitimized me in a fashion, because they're already an established brand. So if they're willing to sponsor me, then I must be doing something right, right? But you just never know. Yes, 10%. You get 10% off by using my code. Right. So with the sponsorships, what's great about that is once you get a sponsorship, every video you can say, hey guys, use my code, whatever it is, to get 10% off or 15% or whatever it is that that was negotiated. Get whatever off, and you'll be helping out my channel. And so it's great. Your audience gets a discount code, and every time that's used, you get a kickback on that, or commission, right? So that's the way that sponsorships work. The fourth way that you can make, what we covered: affiliate marketing, brand deals, sponsorships. The fourth way that you can make money that's not Google AdSense is merch. So right now, if you guys go over to, I got a couple different websites, but shop.goodeats420.com. Let me just put it up here. And let's share the screen. All right, so shop.goodeats420.com. This is one of my websites right here. This is where I sell the magical butter machines, right? And so I've sold 2,000 magical butter machines off this site, and you see what they cost. So you do the math. But I also have merch on here, like hats, hoodies, t-shirts, that type of thing. And so what I do is every time I do a new channel, pretty much, I open another website. Like for instance, The Rookie Gambler. You guys know that I have a gambling website, The Rookie Gambler. So I start a website and I sell shirts and hats, and you see what I mean? Just like, I messed up. The Rookie Mycologist. This is my site too. And even though I'm not even active as far as making mushroom videos, people are still coming over and buying stuff off my site. Just before I started this video, somebody had just bought a t-shirt off of my site right here. So another way that you can make money that's not on YouTube is by selling merch. Because if you have a cool logo, or just an idea for t-shirts and hoodies and hats and stickers and whatever, you can sell that to your audience, and that's additional money right there, right? And the fifth way that you can make money that's not on YouTube is like Patreon or Discord. You guys know what Patreon is, right? Patreon is whenever you can actually go and support your favorite creator. You know, they'll have different levels that you can support at $5, $10, whatever it is they set up. And you can pick whatever level is great for you. And you have access to your content creator off of YouTube, which is great. I prefer Discord myself because with Patreon, it's like I'm talking to you. With Patreon, I can tell you guys whatever, I can post whatever, and all you can do is just reply to whatever I'm doing. With Discord, everybody can post a picture or post a video or post whatever. It's not just the person, the content creator is posting. Everybody can post. So you can have a paid Discord or free Discord, whatever you want to do. You can have something like Patreon or buy me a coffee. Any of these type of deals is a way that you can also make money that's not on YouTube. Is everybody getting what I'm saying? Do you guys got any questions so far? What are we? We're about 36 minutes into this. You guys got any questions? No questions? Okay, great. No questions right now. Awesome. All right, let's keep it going then. So I covered affiliate marketing, brand deals, sponsorships, merch, Patreon, Discord. Number 6 is a secondary YouTube channel. Okay. One of the people that I like to use for this particular example is like Mr. Grow It. So Chris, Mr. Grow It, you guys know that he has his cannabis channel, which is Mr. Grow It. And so he made that popular. And then he started a secondary channel, Garden Talk with Mr. Grow It, which is where he does the interviews and everything. And the second channel is fully monetized. So once you get popular in one niche, you can make a secondary channel that's still in that same niche, like Chris did, Mr. Grow It, and then the secondary channel is a interview, but it's talking about gardening. So that still goes with the cannabis. Or you can do like me, get popular in one niche, and then what I do is whatever I'm interested in, I'll make another channel. Like I got a gambling channel. You guys seen that, the mushroom channel, music channel, real estate and investing channel. I'll just make a different channel. I don't give a damn. Some content creators, once they get to a certain level, they don't want to start a secondary channel and then start back with 0 subscribers. Me, I don't give a damn. It don't matter. If you want to monetize and your primary channel is not monetizable, then once you get popular, start a secondary channel and that channel will be monetizable, and just make sure that you just keep that channel monetized, right? So that's another way that you can get paid, but that's actually from getting paid from YouTube right there. But the same thing applies to that secondary channel. You can be getting paid from YouTube, but still everything that we talked about, the sponsorships, the brand deals, everything, you can still do all of those things on the monetized channel as well. You see what I'm saying? So for me, like I have 2 cannabis channels, right? Good Eats 420, Bass Drop Keys, YFNN. And the thing that I was doing that was great is whenever I was sponsored by the other companies, we won't say their names because you know I'm all about Ace Infinity and Autopot and Athena now. But whenever I was sponsored by those other companies, I would have them pay me twice because these companies pay you based on the channel. So if I got 2 cannabis channels and they want me to grow on both channels, great. I'm going to charge you whatever my rate was at that time, $3,000 for this channel, and I'm going to charge you $1,500 for this channel. So in that particular case, I got 2 channels that's not monetizable, that's cannabis channels. But because I have 2 channels, I can charge them 2 times. So whenever you guys see me posted on the Bass Drop Keys channel, and then you see me posting something else on the Good Eats 420 channel, I'm getting paid for all of that. One thing you got to know about me is I don't do anything for free. But that's not true. I do a lot of shit for free. But whenever I'm working, I expect to get paid for my work. You got to know I'm getting paid by, whenever you see me, I'm getting paid by somebody, right? Getting paid by somebody. Number 7, another way that you can make money off of YouTube is by hosting events. Now, it doesn't matter if it's an online event or in person. This right here is no different from a rapper or a singer or anybody who is known in whatever community. So if you're known, if you have a beauty channel where you do makeup and you're known in the beauty niche, the beauty community, then if they have events and shows, then they can hire you as a host. And if they hire you as a host, people that know you will want to come So that's your value. You bring people into the event, so they'll pay you to host different events. Even if it's an online event, you can get paid. I've been paid to host events live. I've been paid to host events online. So you can definitely get paid from hosting events. That leads me right into the next thing, which is coaching. I used to have on my website, I used to have it. I'm thinking about bringing that back, where you could actually come and you could actually pay for a 15-minute coaching session or a 30-minute coaching session. Because me, I do live videos. You can also find me in Discord, and I'm on Instagram, and I'm on Facebook. But some people want one-on-one. They do better. People learn in different ways. Me, if I can read how to do it, I can basically get it. If I can watch you do it one time, then I know I got it. So I can learn just by watching just fine. But some people want like one-on-one help. And so I had plenty of people pay me for coaching. I just stopped doing that, but I should bring it back. I would charge like $100 for 30 minutes. And I had a lot of people paying that for 30 minutes because I can actually look at your channel or see what you're doing and give you some instructive criticism. Fix this, fix that. Well, let me tell you what worked for me. Maybe you should try it this way. And so coaching is and I ain't talking about courses, but that's one thing that goes into coaching too, is, these content creators that sell courses, you can make a lot of money, selling a course that people need. But I just found it very beneficial to do the coaching. I haven't done that in a while because, like I said, I'm everywhere in their Discord, and people can talk to me for free if you join the free Discord. Links in the description. And so I just help people that way, and the way that I'm doing now with these live videos. So that's kind of like my way of giving back, because I never thought that I would be in this particular position. I hoped that I would. And I would just, kept my head down and just kept working and working and working and working and working. And before you know it, you look up, and all you new cannabis content creators that's coming in is calling me OG and telling me how much, you got from me, and the way you like the way that I do things. And can I show you the way that I do it? Because you guys know I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm the person that goes figure out how to do the thing. And then I'll come back and I'll tell you, you ain't got to pay me. I'll tell you how to do it for free. And I hope that it works out for you. I'll tell you exactly how I did it. And I hope that it works out for you. So I think the biggest thing, the reason why I always wondered about this, there's so many channels on YouTube and so many great people that's doing great content. And I see a lot of people, especially in the 420 space, who I believe got great personality. The information that they're giving is solid, nothing wrong. But for whatever reason, they're not getting views, right? Don't get discouraged. I started the same way. When you first start, you don't know what the hell you're doing. So whenever I first started, it might take me 4 or 5 hours to shoot a video, another 6 hours to edit the video because you don't know what you're doing. And then you put it out and you get 4 views. And you do it again and you get 5 views. And you do it again, you get 8 views. And it's so freaking frustrating. You're putting all this time and effort and energy into something, and you're not getting out of it. Me, I'm just a real bulldog. And I'm just like, I don't know how long it's going to take. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on trying to get better every day. And I'm going to keep dropping videos until it happens. So thank goodness for me. Let's see here. I started 2016, 4/20, 2016. And I made my first 100,000 2020. So it took me basically 4 years. And then since 2020, it's been going, 100,000, 120, 167, 270. Then I made almost 400,000. So, you just keep doing better and better and better and better. I don't want you guys to be thinking just because you're whoever content creator that you're looking at, just because they got 2,000 views or 3,000 views, that they're not making a living off of this. Because in the cannabis niche, we don't get paid for views. That's not how we get paid. We get paid based upon the value that we can bring to the audience, which you see me doing it and you like, hey, Keys is doing that. I can do it too. Then you use my code to make your purchase. I get paid, you get a discount, and everybody's happy. You know what I'm saying? So don't be thinking that views equal money. That's not the case. Because I promise you, I'm making way more than a lot of these people. All these people that you get in, you see 20,000, 40,000, 50,000 views in 3 days. That's freaking amazing. They can have all those damn views and ain't sold nothing. They ain't made nothing from it. You see what I'm saying? So I want you guys to look at me as in something that you can obtain, because you can. The views that I'm getting, you can get. I'm not getting some crazy amount of views. You know what I'm saying? You can do this. I hope you guys taking This is not about me trying to brag, because I ain't got to tell you guys shit. I ain't trying to brag. I don't give a damn if you like me or you don't like me. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to help you make the right decision on what you want to do. If you're thinking about being a 420 creator, then you got to know that there's a good chance that you're going to get your channel deleted at some point. You're going to get your Instagrams deleted. You're going to get your Facebook deleted. These are all things that you got to deal with if you want to be in the 420 niche. But if you can stay solid, keep your confidence up, and just keep pushing, you can, once you get established, you can make a pretty good living doing this. So am I trying to discourage you from being a 420 creator? Kinda. Because if you have skills in something else, the easier road to take is to go do something else, because it's really hard doing this cannabis stuff. But if you're somebody who just loves cannabis and you're going to be doing it anyway, like me, I'm doing it for free anyway. Like if I wasn't getting paid to do, I'm still going to be doing this. So if you're somebody like that who just loves cannabis that much, then I would tell you that it's for you. But just I want you to know going into it that it's going to be hard. There's nothing easy about this. I remember whenever I first started, I used to look at what's his name? YouTube, Custom Grow 420. Before I started, I used to watch Custom Grow 420. I think I stopped watching him like 2015. And whenever I first started, I figured I was going to be the black Custom Grow 420. I used to watch him and I used to be like, yo, he getting paid for this? Because I didn't know how everything works. I'm like, I can do that shit. That shit's easy, right? So then I did my first like 2 videos and I was doing the black Custom Grow 420. And then it's like, yo, that's not me. That's not who I am. You got to be true to yourself. So then I started to do what I do, which I've been always, my whole life, I've been good at explaining things. I can learn something really fast and I can explain you how to do it really fast. That helped me in school, in college, in the Army. That's why I was always the platoon guide or, a leader over everybody, because the sergeant major or drill sergeant or first sergeant can tell me what to do, what needs to happen, and he know I'm going to get the shit done. I've always been like that. So instead of going for the YouTube and all this shenanigans type of shit, I just focus on what I'm good at, which is explaining you how to do it in an efficient way. I show you all of my mistakes. I don't give a damn about any of that shit. And that's another thing too about these content creators. They like to nitpick and just show you what they want you to see. If you go on a cannabis content creators channel and all you see is fucking fire after fire after fire, fire grow fire, they ain't never had a problem. Never got powdery mildew. Huh? Never had any problem with insects. Never had a plant harm on them. They fucking fake. And I don't watch fake ass people. I only watch the real. And I think that's why so many of you guys can relate to me, because I show you everything, good or bad. I don't give a damn. I'm going to show you. People relate to me because you look at me as somebody who is genuine, and you look, whether you like me or not, you ain't got to like me. I have plenty of people tell me, Keys, I really don't like you too much, but I respect the hell out you because at least you're real. I tell you yes when I mean yes. I tell you no when I mean no. So anybody who's watching me, I would tell you, always be honest with your audience. Don't be fake. Don't be fake. I don't respect none of these fake. And I'm trying to tell you, man, I'm not going to say any names because I'm not trying to make my name big by stepping on somebody else. But a lot of your favorite cannabis content creators are fucking weak as fuck. They weak, selfish, don't give a fuck about nothing but themselves. Weak as fuck, man. I'm trying to tell you. If I was one of those people, I would start naming names, but fuck, I ain't going to do that. But I want you to know some of your favorite people are weak as fuck. Straight up. I get a chance to talk to a lot of these damn people, and these people are fucking fake as fuck. Anyway, that's why on the Grow Game, I'm very much more interested in talking to people on the come up. So once again, we got a lot of people that just came. Where we at? Damn, we got like 130 people on here. That's crazy. So once again, let me tell you guys, in case you missed the in the beginning. If you want to get in on the giveaways, hashtag dreams. We already got 104 entries right now. That means that everybody that's watching hasn't participated yet. If you want to get on the giveaways, hashtag dreams in the comments section. The first giveaway we're giving is a AC Infinity swag box with a $50 store credit. Second giveaway that we're doing is a cash giveaway, $100 cash from myself. Third giveaway that we're doing is from Autopot. You're going to get this system right here. This is the one pot XXL system with the 12.4 gallon reservoir right here. And also you're going to get this as well. Okay. Matter of fact, speaking of that, let's go ahead and do giveaway number 1. We just hit 50 minutes. Let's go ahead and do giveaway number 1, shall we? Let's do it. Okay, so for this first giveaway, like I said, this is going to be for AC Infinity swag box, $50 store credit. Let's go ahead and do giveaway number 1 and see who wins that. What do you guys think about that? Here we go. Let's do it. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. There we go. Look at that. Now everybody participating. We just went from 104 to 127. There we go. There we go. All right, here we go. Good luck to everybody. Good luck, good luck. Giveaway number 1. And the winner is, come on. Shout out Bud King. Who we got? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, we got one. Joe Morris 6196. Yo, Joe. Your giveaway winner number 1, homie. So, Joe, I need you to come over to Instagram, bassdropkeys.yfnn. I need your name. I need your t-shirt size. I need what address you want us to mail the swag box to. And the last thing that I need is what email address do you use on AC Infinity's website? Because that's how we give you the store credit. We need to know who we're giving it to. So, Joe, congratulations. You're giveaway winner number 1. Once again, come over to bassdropkeys.yfnn on Instagram. I need a name. I need an address. I need your t-shirt size because that's part of the swag box. And then I need what email address are you registered on AC Infinity, acinfinity.com. Tell me what email address you're registered with so we can give you your store credit, your $50 store credit. Congrats to Joe. Hell yeah. Shout out Joe. All right, so that's giveaway number 1. We're going to do giveaway number 2 in a minute here. Yeah, I can answer. If you guys got questions now, let's go ahead and start answering some of you guys' questions. Are you using the dehumidifier yet? No, I don't have a reason to use it right now. I'm using the humidifier, but not the dehumidifier. You guys, the next couple of videos that you guys are going to be seeing on the channel is I got to give you an update to the Grow, which we're going to be doing that. And I got the Terraform 8 video coming. So we're going to be giving you an update to the Grow that we got going on. And once again, I'm going to be doing the unboxing setup of the Terraform 8. Terraform 8. That's the next videos that we got coming up here. Thanks for your question. All right, what else we got? So don't see the other videos like your Grow videos? Are you saying that you don't see them? The reason why you don't, let me show you something. Here's in case you guys don't know this. Let's do this. Here, let me show you this. All right, let's show you this. All right, so this is my secondary channel, bassdropkeys.yfnn. All the videos, if you notice, it says 63.7 thousand subscribers, no videos here. These are just collaborations. The reason why you see that is because YouTube gave me a warning and a strike at the same time and wouldn't take them off for some bogus ass shit. They always do this every couple of years. And so one thing that we do as content creators to protect our channel is, well, first of all, if you guys don't know how this works, if you get a warning and 3 strikes in a 90-day period, they take your channel down permanently. Okay. So they gave me a warning and 1 strike. And what I did was I made all of my videos private, all of the videos private. You can see here that in 38 days, 6 hours, 59 minutes, I will be making all those videos public once again. But this is what we have to do to protect our channel, because if they gave me a warning and a strike at one time for nothing, they literally told me that I was promoting drug usage. And whenever they tell you what you did wrong, they'll give you the timestamp so you can see in the video where they're talking about. When I go to the timestamp, it's literally me holding the camera up to the AC Infinity tent. I'm showing the AC Infinity logo and I say, hey guys, this is AC Infinity tent. It's cool, isn't it? That's what they gave me a strike for. So if they're willing to do that, then they'll definitely give me the 2nd strike and 3rd strike at the same time for nothing, and then my channel is deleted. But they can't give you a strike if you don't have any videos showing. So that's one of the things that we do. If you ever go to a content creator's channel and you go to their channel and they don't have the collaborations, don't count. So on the collaborations, whatever channel posted the video is the one that get dinged for it. So Goodies 420 is the one who posted it, and then I just made it a collaboration with Bass Drop Keys YFNN. You see? But if you don't have any videos showing, then you can't get any strikes for anything because you don't have any videos. So as soon as this right here, as soon as the 38 days is over and that strike comes off my channel, I'll make all this public and we'll be good to go. Now, if you guys are interested in seeing all of those seed to harvest videos, you can come over to I have a streaming site, bassdropkeys.tv. And if you look here, you can see where I started putting all the seed to harvest videos up here. Now, the good news is I already have all of the seed and harvest videos already uploaded. All I got to do is just change the title and not upload it, change the title and hit publish, and all of them will be here. So I promise you guys the other 2, 4, 6. So that means I got what, 34 more seed to harvest videos, something like that. They all will be on here within 24 to 48 hours. I got them all uploaded now. I just got to change the titles, hit publish, and then they'll all be right here. So if you guys want to see those videos, bassdropkeys.tv. Thank you to everybody who's already joined. I think I got like 60 or 70 people. So if you're interested in, you know, those mushroom videos, cannabis videos, all of my content is going on here. bassdropkeys.tv. Check it out. All right, what else we got? Let me go back up and so I can see some of you guys' questions. Here we go. Let's see. How do you feel about the new ACI, the new Ace Infinity camera? I'm liking it so far, but like I said, I'll let you guys know exactly what's up in the video. And somebody was talking trash to me on the last video that I posted because I haven't posted the Terraform 8 video. And I'm like, guys, you got to give me time. Or otherwise, every video that I do with a new Ace Infinity product is just going to be me unboxing the video, which how hard is it to take the shit out of the box? Me doing the unboxing, and then I set it up with the controller, and then that's it. Because I can't tell you anything else about it because I haven't used it yet. So you guys got to give me some time so that I can use it, so I can actually give you some kind of good information in the video. Otherwise, every damn unboxing is going to be the same thing. Hey guys, look at this unboxing video. All right, guys, you see me take it out the box? That's great. Awesome. Hey guys, you see how I hooked it up? I plugged this in here. I plugged this in the damn controller, and that's it. That's all that I can give you because I haven't used it yet. So give me a chance so that I can use it, give you some pertinent information to the product, and then I'll tell you what I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to give me some time to use it so I can give you something other than, hey, I took this shit out of the box. You know how to plug this shit up. It's like you plug up everything else. It ain't hard. Do you prefer cloth or plastic auto pots? I don't care. Yeah, either one is good for me. I've done great on both. Do you contact sponsors or sponsors? That's a great question there, Lawn Jockey. I've done it both ways. Whenever I first started, I would go on Instagram because basically whoever your favorite, if you're talking about cannabis, whoever your favorite cannabis content creator is or whatever it is, you know, maybe lawn jockey. So maybe you're looking at, you know, people that got great lawn service, you know, and whoever your favorite content creator is, you see them working with John Deere or whoever it is. If they're working with a company, that means that that company has some kind of affiliate program or sponsorship program, right? So what you can do is, like for instance, with Ace Infinity, how my deal came across with Ace Infinity is the person who's at the top of my niche as far as growing on YouTube would be Mr. Canucks Grow. You guys, if you're watching me, then you obviously know who Mr. Canucks Grow is. And so I still watch every one of his videos that he put out. And so whenever I first started growing, in one of his videos, he showed the T4 inline fan from Ace Infinity with the charcoal filter. And once I seen that you can program it and everything, I was like, yo, that's what I need right there. So I used Mr. Canucks code on Amazon to get that T4 inline fan. and I made a video with it. And it just so happened that the day that T4 inline fan video, the day that hit 100,000 views is the day that I got the email from Ace Infinity asking me if I would like to be sponsored. So yeah, so that was a case where I made a video with their product showing how great the product is and how I'm using it. They seen that and thought for whatever reason I had great potential. Sydney, Miss Sydney, shout out to her. She hit me up and asked me if I'd like to be sponsored by Ace Infinity. I was like, hell yeah. So then they started sponsoring me. And fast forward 5 years, now I'm a brand ambassador. I've made them over $1.5 million in 5 years, which that equals about 300,000 a year that I'm selling. And it's been all good. You know what I mean? They gave me, like I said before, they kind of like legitimized me in a sense because they are an established brand that everybody knows. So whenever they see, hey, we just sponsored this kid, just started growing, then that kind of like brought some kind of like legitimized me in a sense, which helped me out tremendously. And I've been able to thank them for that with a bunch of sales. So it's been good for me. It's been good for them. So that's why whenever you guys, even before the brand ambassadorship and all this stuff, whenever you guys would ask me about, what light you should get, what tint you should get, I was always telling you guys Ace Infinity. Just Ace Infinity holds a very special place for me because that was the first sponsor that I got by myself as far as growing. And, we've come all this way and they've always made sure I had whatever I need. I can ask them for anything. Even when when I'm a black guy. And so I want to see people of where are the women at? Where are the black people at? You know what I mean? I'm fighting for other people to get opportunities too. And so they've been very receptive to that. Ace Infinity I work with a lot of companies and I can tell you some of these companies are shit. One thing I like about Ace Infinity, the products are great, but it's also a bunch of great people. I can really tell you that they really do care about trying to make sure that everybody feels included. You know what I'm saying? And for me being a black cannabis content creator at this level, it ain't too many of us up here. And so I always like, I need to see more people. I want to see more people. And so they've been very, 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 very great to me. Ace Infinity has been fantastic to me. And so I really do put them in a special place. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of love for Ace Infinity. Any thoughts on the all-in-one Terraform? I don't know yet, but I'll let you know. I want to know if the dehumidifier makes a lot of heat. I won't be able to tell you that right now because I don't have any, we're not just turning on the products just to turn them on. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be, whenever I did the dehumidifier video, there wasn't nothing in the tent. And even if there is, seedlings don't want less humidity. Seedlings want more humidity. You know what I mean? So that's why I got the humidifier in there and I got it set to what, 75 right now, 75 to 80 RH is what I got it set to. Remember, it's all about what environment that you're in. If you're in an environment where you need a dehumidifier, where it's overly moisture, I think about places that range like a Portland or something like that. Maybe you might need one, but I'm in Vegas right now. And so I need a humidifier, not a dehumidifier at this particular point. What seeds do you recommend? I want to stock up just in case the ban goes through this year. As you guys know, my favorite breeder is THC Titan. So Robin Hood Seed, Square One Genetics, that's my favorite. What else we got? I love the Athena blended in my autopot setup. Much love. I'm using Athena now. I want to go through some more of you guys' questions. What else we got here? How do you feel? How do you like the Athena blended? Love the customer service from Athena. They're glad they really are. They really are. And I got some stuff coming up with Athena. I was just talking with them 2 or 3 days ago. We got some stuff coming up with Athena that we're going to be talking about for sure. So look forward to that. Shout out to Athena. It's cool, isn't it? Shout out. Much love. All right, what else we got? We're going to do another giveaway right here in a minute. Are you going to grow any Poppin' Fire from Dakota Homegrown TV? Yeah, Dakota, he has seeds now. And so I am going to be hitting him up, or he's going to be sending me some seeds. He told me that he would send me some seeds. I just got to hit him up because I think that I'm going to be moving from Vegas. You guys know I moved to Vegas 10 months ago. I'm going to be moving back to New Mexico because, as you guys probably already know, being a content creator, there is no retirement plan, right? The great thing is I took it upon myself to, 401k, I got investments, I got real estate, but I'm very, very, very much interested in real estate. The real estate that I have right now is doing great. And so I want to continue to build on that. I like to have a portfolio of, 20, 30 doors at some point. And so I'm moving back to where I was in New Mexico because that's where my real estate is. And I'm going to be going harder with the real estate. And real estate is something that can definitely make your net worth go up for sure. But it also helps you with taxes. For somebody like me, who the biggest bill that I ever got in my life came from the federal government. Because my tax bill was what, 54,000? Yeah, that was the biggest bill anybody ever gave me, and it came from Uncle Sam. $54,000 was my damn taxes that I got to pay. And so real estate is something that can definitely help you with deferring the taxes, 1031 exchanges, stuff like that. So I'm moving back so I can go harder with the real estate. So if you're interested in real estate, if you're interested in just making money, come over and subscribe to Dreams of a Million. The link's in the description. If you want to know about my real estate, I'll be putting some stuff on here about the stock market on here. I'm going to be putting stuff on here on just how to help you guys make extra money. Like I can show you how to use different things that you can use with AI that can make you extra money. And so if you're interested in any of that stuff, come over and subscribe. Dreams of a Million. Like I said, the first video is almost done. I just got to do the back part of it, and it's almost finished. The link's in the description. All right. What else we got? First tent, Ace Infinity 3x3. Wish I got the 4x4. I feel that. I got my first tent that they gave me was a 3x3. It's actually the one that's in that room over there. That was the first tent that they ever gave me. I still got it. Yeah, Ace Infinity got great customer service. Athena too, they got great customer service. How did I get into content creation? So, okay, so I was in the Army. If you guys didn't know, I was in the Army, and then once I got out of the Army, I became a manager and a trainer at a company called West Telecommunications. That was the company's name, and I was a manager trainer there. And so after I did that, I was like, you know what? I really don't want to damn go in and work for somebody else. I'd rather work for myself. And so as I was thinking about things that I could do, like I said, I used to watch Custom Grow 420, and I was just like amazed. I'm like, yo, he's getting paid to do these dabs and the smoke or whatever. I'm like, yo, if I can get paid to do that, that's where it's at. I'm like, I would much rather work for myself rather than going to work for somebody else trying to build their company and you get like a salary or hourly wage or something like that. I'm like, yo, if I can make 40,000, that was my goal when I started. I wanted to make 40,000 a year. And I'm like, yo, if I can make 40,000 a year by myself, that's way better than having to go punch somebody's clock. I got to go listen to their fucking dress code and all this shit. I'm like, yo, I just spent all this time in the Army where they tell you how to cut your hair, how to wear this, how to do that. In the Army, they tell you how to do every damn thing. So I had enough of that. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to be a content creator. And so my first video came out 4/20/2016 was my first video. In that video, that's when Colorado went legal. And I had drove to Colorado. I picked up a bunch of different stuff from different dispensaries. And I made that first video in the hotel room and posted it. I'm like, I'm going to try to be a content creator. And then you go through all the things, you make the video, and you think it's tight, but looking back, that shit sucked. You make a video, you put it out, 3 views. Another video, 4 views. Another video, 10 views. Another video, you're just like, yo, what do I gotta do in order to make this shit work? And so after like a year of posting, I did what I tell you guys not to do. And the reason I tell you not to do it is because I did it. What I did is I was a damn punk to myself and I quit. my attitude then was, man, I'm spending all this time making these videos, because when you spend a lot of time doing it because you don't know what you're doing. So in order, just, you don't know what shots you need or anything. So whenever you first start doing it, you might spend 4 or 5, 6 hours shooting the video, and then you might spend another 4 or 5 hours editing the video. So that 10-minute video that you guys seen took me 8 hours, 9 hours to do, and then you get 3 views. And so after a year doing it, I wasn't getting the views that I thought I should get, which nobody owe you shit. I wasn't getting the subscribers that I thought I should have, when nobody owe you anything. And what I did, my punk ass quit. And so for a whole year, I didn't even come back and look at the channel. I didn't care. I'm like, I'm over that shit. I didn't even come back and look at it. So after a year, I came back and looked at it for the first time, and I'll be like, oh, god dang. I had went from like 400 subscribers to like 3,400. So in that year, I got 3,000 subscribers, and one video had like 8,000 views, and one video had like 9,000 views. And I was like, yo, there's got to be, it can't be all luck, right? It can't be all these damn great content creators. It can't be just all luck. Like, how do you actually do YouTube? So then I started studying how to do YouTube. And that's when I ran into, I'll show you. So the 2 people that helped me the most is Roberto Blake. That's him right there. And Nick Nimmin. There we go. These are the 2 channels that helped me take my shit to the next level. I watched a bunch of their videos. So that's Nick right there. And Roberto Blake, he's how I found out about affiliate marketing and how to actually make money on YouTube. So Roberto Blake and Nick Nimmin, I'm probably one of their best as far as like testimonials, but they will never put me on their channel because I'm 420 based, and they want to keep everything they do monetized, obviously. But yeah, Nick Nimmin and Roberto Blake, these are the 2 people I learned how to do YouTube from, and that got me pointed in the right direction on how can I do this as a career. And I just made up my mind. I'm like, yo, I don't know how long it's going to take, but what I'm going to do is I'm not going. So it was for like the first 4 years, 5 years of me doing this, no dates, no women, no nothing. Stay in the house, figure out how. That's when I started doing like Photoshop, how to use Photoshop, how to get better as a content creator. What's the volume supposed to be on the underground music? Like just learning all these different things about YouTube. I just focused on doing that. I'm like, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm not going to stop until I make progress as a YouTuber, because this is what I really want to do. So that's what I did. So I can't tell you guys how to blow up fast. I have no idea how to do that. You know what I mean? I didn't get to where I'm at by going viral. I got to where I'm at through good content, great consistency, and not lying to my audience. One thing I always get is I'm real. I'm genuine. What you get is what you get. What you see is what you get. I'm not fake. I'm not phony. People see me and they can relate. They're like, yo, that guy right there is trying hard to make this happen, which I am. And people can relate to that. You know what I mean? So that's why I tell you guys, don't do no buffoonish type of shit. Stay true to yourself. The world is so damn big that you can find an audience. There's a lot of people that believe in whatever you believe. We can see that with the state of our country right now. It's so fucked up. No matter if you believe something stupid, you can find some people that believe what you believe. You know what I'm saying? So stay true to yourself. Don't lie to your audience. And a lot of you guys will be great content creators for sure. Yo, Joe, what up? Yeah, okay. I'll check it out right now. Well, not right now. As soon as I finish this video, we'll check it out. All right, speaking on that, let's go ahead and get to giveaway number 2. Giveaway number 2. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hashtag dreams, comment hashtag dreams. We got 164 entries. We got 195 people on here. So there's some people who haven't hashtag dreams in the comment section. The next giveaway is $100 cash, and I'll pay you right now. So whoever wins this, if you got a Cash App or a PayPal or a Venmo, I'll pay you right now $100 cash. 170 is growing. 172 is growing. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. If you're just joining right now, hashtag dreams. Hashtag dreams. There's winner number 1 right there. Shout out to Joe. Hashtag dreams. All right, I'm gonna give you guys like a minute to do that. Let's see here. Where do I get your signs from? I forgot. You mean these ones back here? If you want to get any of this stuff back here, I'll show you. It is on Iconic. Is that right? Or is there a C in there? There might be a C in there. Hold on. There's a C in there. There we go. Yeah. Iconic.com is where you can get all these things behind me. Iconic. There you go. That's how you, like if you go to, they should have a money section and you'll find it in the money section. Oh no, my video just paused again. What's going on? I need to refresh my computer or something. Yeah. So shop now, money, and there you go. I got a different work harder one downstairs, but yeah, there you go. But there's the one right there. So this one right here is actually right over here. This one right here I have downstairs, this gold one. Yeah, so go to Monopoly, go to money, and you can get everything that you see right here. Where's Monopoly at? You know, that's how it is right there. Iconic. All right, what else we got? How long after my seedling sprout would you advise feeding your extra nutrients? What I do, guys, I don't make anything difficult. I follow the directions on the back of the bottle. So some people be asking me about like you got a special blend or whatever. I don't. No special blend. I look on the back of the bottle because all these companies, I'm saying all these companies, you wouldn't believe how much money they put in R&D, research and development. And so you want to take advantage of these companies' money. They did a lot of research to come up with exactly what you should do. So whatever company it is, I would take their word for it, whatever's on the bottle, and I just go with that. How do you manage your light bill? Well, the great thing about, Miss Melanie, how you doing? I remember you. The great thing about these new lights that we have now is it's not much that's going to affect your light bill too much. Like back in the day when you got like your high pressure sodium lights and those ones with those big ass bulbs, like $1,000, super expensive, not efficient at all. You can feel so much heat coming off those damn lights. It's crazy. With the new LEDs, they last forever and they're very efficient. So like for instance, for my electric bill here, when the lights are on, was like $120. You know what I mean? So I know that's going to change depending on what state you're in, but I've never had a problem as far as the electric bill. And even when I had like in my house in New Mexico, I used to have like 8, 9, 10 lights in my bill. Oh, when I did that, I had solar. And so my bill would still be like 175, 150. You know what I mean? What do we got? Oh, but as far as the tax write-offs, talk to your CPA. I have an accountant, and they can actually give you write-offs depending on how much of your house you're actually using to make your content. Like for me, because I work for home, you know, all the bedrooms will be used for content except the one that I sleep in. Like my house, one of my houses back home. One of my houses in New Mexico is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, and one bedroom I sleep in, and the other bedrooms are for content. So my CPA was able to take the square footage of the house, and then they have some calculation that they do based upon how much you can write off. But like living room, dining room, all that stuff can be wrote off if you're using it for content. Check with your CPA. All right, let's go ahead and do the giveaway. We got 189 now. Okay, so next giveaway winner, $100 cash. Well, I don't know. Can I say $100 cash if it's not really, I'm not really giving you cash. It's like Cash App. But we just say $100. $100. All right, here we go. Good luck to everybody. $100. Who's going to win it? And the winner is, we got, I just seen Shiesty Grow. Shout out to you. Who we got? Hey, Jeremy Williams 2340. Jeremy Williams 2340. If you're watching right now, you can give me your Cash App right now, and I'll give you $100 right now. Jeremy Williams 2340. If you give me your Cash App right now, I'll give you $100 right now. Or if you got PayPal, give me your PayPal. I'll give you $100 right now. Jeremy Williams. Is it Williams? Yeah, Jeremy Williams 2340. Jeremy Williams 2340. If you're not watching right now, you can always hit me up on Instagram, bassdropkeys.yfnn. Give me your Cash App, your PayPal, your Venmo, whatever you got, and you will get your $100 as soon as I finish this. All right. Let me answer some more of you guys' questions. Is Jeremy watching right now? He might not be watching right now. It's cool. So we got Joe was the winner of the first giveaway. We got Jeremy, who was the winner of the second giveaway. We got one more giveaway to go. We'll do that in a couple minutes here. The last giveaway is going to be for One Pot Excel system from Autopot. Much love to them. And the Easy to Go kit. If I haven't already said it in this video, if you guys are thinking about getting any Autopot or AC Infinity products, use the code BassDropKeys, my name. You'll get a 10% discount on any order, autopotusa.com and acinfinity.com. Also, if you're watching from Europe, AC Infinity Europe, you can use my code. AC Infinity Germany, you can use my code. If you want to use my code on Amazon, you can get 10% off by using Keys 10 off. My last name is Keys, if you guys didn't know. Keys 10 off, just like I got a custom diamond pendant right here. It's pretty cool. You guys see my jewelry? I like jewelry. All right. Let me answer some more questions and we'll do the final giveaway here in a little bit. But do you guys got any questions about anything related to what we're talking about today, about making money as far as a content creator? He said, I'm bored. I don't give a fuck. Stop watching then. You ain't important. Look, you can't troll the truth, homie. I don't give a fuck. Think I give a fuck? I don't. All right, what else we got? Military work ethic brought to civilian life ecosystem. The thing about it is, even before I joined the military, my great-grandmother, Miss Retha Keys, raised me. That's where I got my work ethic from, my morals from. She made sure that I would never be a buffoon, never do anything embarrassing to embarrass the Keys name, which I will never do. So even before that, so that along with, I was raised the right way, first of all, with a great work ethic. You take that to the military, even more discipline. So it made me a beast, to be honest with you. All right, what do we got? Do you play video games online or stream? No, I'm not really much into video games. I got a PS5 downstairs and it's in the box, brand new in the box. Never played, but I bought one just in case. I do have a gambling channel, even though I'm not much of a gambler, the Rookie Gambler. And so I do some gambling here and there, but not really playing any games or anything like that. I think the last game I played was GTA 5. You still with Levo? I haven't made a Levo video in quite a while, but my codes and everything still work. I might be doing, I talked to Levo maybe like a month ago. So I might be doing some stuff with Levo in the future. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. But yeah, me and Levo are still fine. Miss Vicky, good to see you, Miss Vicky. Always great to see you. Shout out. All right, what else we got? I want to answer some more of you guys' questions. Initially, I try to keep these videos to an hour and a half at the most, something like that. But you know, whenever we're getting like a lot of people coming on, I like to stay on and see if I can answer you guys' questions. Let's see here. Do you think the ban will have a big impact on the 420 content space? What ban are you referring to? I don't know what ban you're referring to. What else we got? Are you going to do any more cooking? Yes. Hell yeah. I definitely will, for sure. I got some ideas already. I'm going to be doing a new magical butter video because I just recently I sent my daughter a magical butter machine. I love my daughter. She's great. And I wanted to do a video, a update video. I think the last magical butter video that I did was 2024, was it? Something like that. And so it's past due time for a new one. But yes, we're going to be doing some more cooking with cannabis for sure. Hell yeah. 100%. What else we got? Yeah. Yeah, one thing that I do, shout out to Brandon. That's a great point right there. We had Miss Melanie was asking about the electricity just a second ago. One thing that I always do is, so say for instance, you guys know, well, the way that I grow in the beginning, I'm on 24 hours. I'm 24 hours on the entire time as far as the lights. But then once I do the transplanting, that's when I change my light cycle to 18 and 6. What I always do is I make sure that whatever time that I'm going to have the lights off, I make sure that that's in the peak. Whenever the sun's out and it's the hottest, that's when you want to have your lights off. And then whenever you go in the flower and you do your 12 and 12 cycle, your 12 hours on should be at nighttime. And then your 12 hours off is going to be during the day when the sun is out. For sure. That's the one way that you can definitely save money on your electric. I do that all the time. All right, what other? How thick of a layer of perlite do you use for auto pots? I don't even use perlite. When I first started using auto pots, if you read their instructions, they tell you to put a layer of perlite at the bottom of your pot. You don't need to do that anymore. They have the air bases, which goes down at the bottom of your pot that you can use. So you don't have to do that perlite stuff anymore. And then when I'm using the bigger pots, like right now I'm using the 13-gallon pots, I don't put any perlite at the bottom of it. Whatever soil or medium I'm using, right now I'm using the 70-30 bag Cultivation Nation Fox Farm. This is my first time using their cocoa. And I just cocoa right into the bag. No perlite at the bottom of it. So I know that it tells you on the instructions to put a 1 inch or 2 inch layer of perlite at the bottom is what it says, but I find it not to be necessary. And then if you get the air bases, you definitely don't have to worry about that. But I don't even use them whenever I'm not using the air bases. What else we got? What do we got here? Do I use Epsom salt in your grows? Never have. I've never used Epsom. I know what Epsom salt is because my grandmother used to put Epsom salt in a bucket and put her feet in it. So I know what Epsom salt is, but I never used it in a grow. When do you turn on your auto pots with auto flowers? See, with auto flowers. Basically, once they get about this big, and I feel like the root system is strong, then I go ahead and turn them on. Is there a mobile app for editing that works with you? I don't have Adobe account right now. Yeah, so whenever I started, that's a great question there. Whenever I started, I filmed and edited everything on my phone. So if you want to edit on your phone, there's a couple of programs that you can use. InShot is one of them. InShot, InShot, InShot. One of the programs that's very popular right now is CapCut. You can definitely use that, InShot or CapCut, and they're great. Everything that you can do, because right now I still will film with my phone, or I film with my phone, or I film with this. This is the DJI Pocket 3. It's the same. I have the same camera. That's what I use for my webcam. It's one of these. And so I use my webcam. I use this DJI Pocket 3. And this is the DJI mics, as you can see. So whenever I'm in the casino, I use this right here. right? But whenever I'm like recording a lot of this stuff that you guys see, this is what I use right here. Good old phone. That's a great question. What else we got? Do you anticipate trying to get some of that video game streamer money? No, not me. That's not something I'm interested in. What about paying for promos starting out? And what capacity are we talking about there, Matt? Yeah, I mean, if there's somebody who is popular and you can pay them to either get on their stream or you can pay them to promote for you, that definitely can work. Anything that you can do that you can get more eyes on you is a good thing. So you definitely can do that. He's bored but still watching. Hell yeah. What weapon you got there? Okay. I was in the army, so you know what I mean? I do love weapons. How many subs do you need before you get a sponsor? There's no, you can have 5 subs and get a sponsor. It's really, oh, let me tell you this. I'm glad you brought that up, Papa Smoke. Thank you very much for that. You just made me think of something else. One thing that you guys have to learn is all these companies, they all have, if you go on LinkedIn and whatever company you want to work with or whoever, if you go on LinkedIn and look at the company, they're going to have some kind of, going to be a title like affiliate manager or affiliate supervisor or something like that. They're going to have some kind of title with affiliate in there. That is the person who their job is to find the next people that's coming up. Like I told you, Ace Infinity started sponsoring me when I'd only been growing 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And so there's no limit. I mean, as long as the main thing that you need to focus on is making good content. So if you are a cannabis content creator and all you're doing on your YouTube channel is making vertical shorts, that ain't going to cut it. These companies want to see long form videos. Now that's great if you're on Instagram and you're popping over there. That's awesome. On YouTube, you need to make some long form stuff and you want to have it formatted the right way. Miss Melanie was on here a second ago. She might be still on here. Miss Melanie, I watched your last video that you posted, the harvest video. I don't know why, but on the beginning of that video, for like the first half of it, whatever it is, you got a vertical video in the middle of your screen, and then at some point in the video, you change it to horizontal. How about you keep it horizontal the whole time? That looks professional. I was going to make a comment on you, but I'm like, I don't want people to feel like I'm trying to tell them what to do or whatever, but I just want to help you improve your content. If we're making a long form video, we need to have it in the right format, right? That's not professional. So make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, that you do it in the most professional way that you can. You don't need you don't even have to have any subscribers in order to get sponsored. Like for me, look, this channel has already had sponsors. This channel already got sponsors. I told you OpenArt AI sponsored me. And I don't have anything. I don't have a video showing how to do anything. But I have a track record of being able to make content that connects with people, that people find useful and will use the product. So I'm very sure whenever I make the video showing you guys how I make my AI music videos and all the rest of the AI stuff that I do, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it so you can do it yourself if you want to. I have a track record. So OpenAI looks at everything that I've done. I've made almost $5 million for the people who have sponsored me. And they say, yeah, we'll sponsor you. You got a track record. I don't have, but did any of you guys subscribe to the channel? Oh, hell yeah. 33 of you guys, I appreciate you. So now I got 33 subscribers, but I already got sponsors on this channel. It's all about, can you make quality content that will connect with people? A lot of you guys start off right away with, yo, I want to be sponsored. Do you? Do you really want to be sponsored? A lot of you guys want to be sponsored because you're thinking about free shit that you can get. Right? But I'm telling you, these companies are not sponsoring you to give you free shit. They're sponsoring you because you have the ability to get eyeballs on their products. That's the whole purpose of it. A lot of you guys coming in, if you're brand new, you shouldn't even be thinking about sponsors at all. You should be thinking about, how can I make the best content that I can make that's going to connect with people, right? You shouldn't be thinking about making money or anything. You need to learn how to be a good content creator. I used to always worry about it. And that's another reason why I do like a lot of different other things other than cannabis with all my different channels and stuff, because I truly believe at some point they're going to delete all of us. I've already had one cannabis channel deleted from YouTube for no reason. And I know other people that's been deleted recently. So all of these big cannabis content creators, right? What are you going to do whenever they delete your channel? Just a second ago, you was one of the more popular YouTubers, cannabis YouTubers. As soon as they delete your channel, what are you now? You're not a popular cannabis YouTuber anymore. So you're going to make another channel and start. I think they're going to, listen, I've had 3 channels deleted for no fucking reason. They can delete you at any time. My rookie mycologist channel, I never got a strike on that channel. 180,000 subscribers, 10 million views I got in 2 years. That channel was making me 15 grand a month, and they just deleted it for nothing. One thing you have to know about being a YouTuber, YouTube don't care about you. Instagram, they don't give a damn about you. None of these companies, none of these damn platforms give a damn about you. They'll delete your ass and go out to lunch. They don't give a damn. So what are you going to do whenever they delete your shit? I've been preparing myself. If they delete me, I got other channels that I'm doing. I'm in real estate. I'm in the stock market. I got other ways to, you understand? You always got to think about what's the next thing. Don't put yourself in a box and just stay there. Because what are you going to do when they take away your box? We can't control anything that YouTube does. They can delete your ass at any damn time. They don't care about you. You hear all the CEOs and stuff giving you all this fucking mouthpiece game. We love the, no, they don't. They don't give a damn about you. So you should know that going in and prepare yourself. If you're going to be a cannabis content creator, you're going to have multiple pages, multiple channels deleted. And the thing is, do you want to start all over and do it again? Do you love it that much? That's something you got to answer for yourself. What's the first thing that I should do if I want to get somewhere even in the same stratosphere you already have a grow and it's going really good? You have to make good content. That's the only thing that I've done that's different than any of you guys is I just refuse to give up. I just told myself, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm going to continue to try to get better every day, learn something else every day, make my videos better in some way every day until I get to where I'm going. And so if you have that kind of attitude, then you already acknowledge to yourself that it's going to be hard. You already know it's going to be peaks and valleys to this shit. So you already prepared yourself. The only thing that you can do is just get better as a content creator and work. And long form content. Long form content. If you want to be professional, your shorts and your Instagram reels can definitely help you get more followers and that kind of thing. But I'm trying to tell you, long form content is what these companies want to see. Tent walkthrough, you'll see that on the next video. Have you ever thought about making a seed to hash rosin vape video? A seed to hash rosin vape, seed to rosin or seed to hash rosin video. I've made plenty of seed to harvest videos, and then I have videos where I have made rosin on here. I haven't made, I mean, all I got to do is just put the videos together, and you can call it seed to hash rosin if you wanted to. But I got a couple of videos on here where I'm making rosin, hash rosin, everything. How do you transition from 8 to 5 to making money, creating content? My financial situation doesn't allow me to just quit my job at, yeah, I mean, you're going to do it like a lot of people have done it in the past, where you're doing it as a hobby or as a side gig, and you just keep doing it until you're in a place where you look around and you're like, hey, I'm making enough money with this where I can actually quit. But you definitely want to do it the smart way. You don't want to quit your job until you are comfortable in a position where you know you can take care of your bills and your other obligations for making content. Yeah, so as far as how do you transition, you just keep doing it until you look up and you find your place. You find yourself at a place where the content is now paying all your bills. Yeah, that's one of those things where you just got to put your head down and keep doing it. Seed ban? I don't know. I'm not aware of any seed ban. Are people talking about banning seeds? I haven't heard about it. What about mushroom videos? Yeah. Maybe I'll get around to them. Maybe I won't. I'm not. Once they deleted my rookie mycologist channel, and I made the other one. I just seen yesterday that the second one that I made just hit 5,000 subscribers, but I'm not even posting on there anymore. Once they deleted my rookie mycologist YouTube channel, I spent 2 years building that channel, 180,000 subscribers, 10 million views in 2 years, and they just deleted me with no strike on my channel, no warning on my channel, nothing. That pretty much just took the wind out of my sails for mushrooms. So I don't know if I'll ever make a mushroom video again. Maybe I will. And it really just depends on if they're going to pay me. Because I'm as transparent as I can with you guys. Northspore was paying me every month for the sales that I was making, but they wasn't paying me for making the content. And so I told them, because they hit me up maybe like a month ago and told me that they were going to stop using my discount code or some shit because I'm not making content. I said, well, if you want me to make content, pay me. I've already made you over $1 million and you got all that shit for free. Now that I've made you over $1 million, you're going to pay me every month. Plus, I'm going to get commission on my sales. And so if they come back and say they're going to pay me every month, then I'll start making content again. But if they're not going to pay me every month, I ain't wasting my time building that shit all over again. For what? So they can get some more free promotion for me? Fuck that. Like I said, you're going to pay. Once I show you my worth, you're going to pay. And if you're not going to pay, then I just ain't going to make the videos. I don't give a shit. I'm doing just fine. I'm still going to make my 25 to 50 grand every month without them. So either they're going to pay me to damn make the content and I'm going to keep doing it, or they're not going to pay me and I ain't doing a goddamn thing. That's the way it goes. What else we got? It's been 1 hour and 42 minutes. Oh, man. Do I need a specific camera or my phone? Look, whatever phone you have, use that. It'll be just fine. Whatever phone you have, use that. When I first started, I would film everything on my phone. I would edit it on my phone. I would make my thumbnails on my phone. If you want to know the program, it's a program called Thumbnail Maker. Very original. You can make your thumbnails right on there. Do you know where you can get old Robinhood seeds, or do you just have to get their new drops? If you go on THC Titan's website, he has a list of everywhere where you can get his seeds from. That's what people always ask me, like, where do you get seeds? And I can't tell you specific websites on here because they'll delete this video. And we don't want that to happen, right? Get a strike or whatever. We don't want that to happen. But I can tell you how to do it. All of these breeders, no matter who your favorite breeder is, like for me, it's THC Titan, but whoever it is that's your favorite breeder, everybody now has a website. So if you go to THC Titan's website, just put it in Google, right? It might be under Square One Genetics. It's going to be Square One Genetics Square One Genetics. If you go to the website, he has a column right there where you can hit the button and he shows you every place that he sends his seeds to. So that way you'll know if you're getting the real deal seeds or not. Now, what does that do? What that does is it gives you a list of seed banks that you know are legitimate. Because if your favorite breeder has a list and I'm sending it to this place, all these websites right here have my seeds, these are the one that's overseas that has my seeds, then you know that these particular seed banks are legitimate. Now that gives you a long list of seed banks that you have that you know is legitimate, so you can start shopping on there. And that's how you get the seeds. Albuquerque, much love there. How do you start your auto seeds in a paper towel or directly in a pot, and why? So I used to do the paper napkin as far as germination. Whenever I first started, now I just go directly into the medium. But if you want to, what if you? How do you start your seeds with paper towel? Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's auto flower or photo period. It doesn't matter. If you want to start your seeds in a paper napkin, all you do is you wet your paper towel, you wring out the extra moisture, you put your seeds right on top of there, fold it over, put it in a like a Ziploc bag, and put it in a cool, dark area, and just let it stay in there for like 3 to 7 days, something like that. Whenever you take it out, you'll see that your seed has already it's already come out of the seed. The seedling has, and all you got to do is just plant that into your pot or to your pot or your solo cup or whatever it is that you're doing, and there you go. It's super easy. Can I tell you about the cinnamon tech? Can you top dress with cinnamon all over the medium? The cinnamon, I use cinnamon one time during my grow. It's usually going to be around week three or week four flower, because around there is when I start worrying about powdery mildew and mold. I'm trying to tell you, if you ever had to deal with that, you don't want to deal with it. It just sucks and it's super hard to get rid of. You don't really ever get rid of it. You just got to kind of like try to lessen it as much as possible. What a freaking disaster. One, I didn't feel comfortable with any of when I had powdery mildew bad one time, I didn't feel comfortable with any of the bud. So I didn't smoke any of it. And we ended up making some dabs out of all that stuff. I was going to throw it all away. I was going to throw like every grow that got hit with the powdery mildew. I was just going to throw all those plants away. And my homeboy, he said, no, don't throw it away. Let's wash it. Because at his house, he got everything that, so you can wash and then make rosin and everything. So we ended up washing everything. But yeah, sucks. Powdery mildew, that shit sucks. So around week 3 or week 4 of flower, I make sure that I take my humidifier out, and then I will top dress with the cinnamon, work it into the medium, and that's the only time that I have to use it, the whole grow. That's how I do it. Do you use air domes? I used to in the past. I don't anymore. But they are great to use. I just like, one of the great things about auto pots is you don't have to use any power, no electricity. And so I love that part of it. So if you have the air domes, then I mean that you got an air pump that you got to plug in and everything. And I don't want to have to worry about all that stuff. It does work. So it does work if you want to add extra oxygen to your roots, but I don't use it anymore. I like you doing it without that. That's a great question. All right. We got 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, we're going to do the final giveaway. 3 minutes. Am I sponsored by Shure? No, I am not. I just bought this from Amazon. I'm not sponsored by them. Can you use AI with live video? Perhaps you can. I haven't yet. I haven't used AI with live videos. This is me live in the flesh right here. So this is not AI. This is me. What do we got? M250 cal heavy machine gun. God damn. Woo. Are you allowed to film flowers with YouTube's TOS? What is that? With YouTube TOS. What is TOS? Am I catching a blank right now? I'm not sure what TOS is. What do we got? We got about a minute and a half. Minute and a half. We're going to do the final giveaway. Discord. The link is in the description. If you want to join the Discord, it's free. It used to be a paid Discord, but I just got rid of that and made it free for everybody. So if you want to join. Links in the description. Higgsfield AI. I use Higgsfield for a couple shots for sure. Can you do MJ content without actually showing the plant and still be successful? It's going to be hard, but you can do it. There's people like what's his name? What's his name? He does talking head videos. What's his name? I met him whenever I went to the AC Infinity event in LA. What's his name? He promotes recharge a lot. I forgot his name. But yeah, But him and people like the Strange Show and I forgot the other guy's name, where there's a couple of people that have YouTube channels that are successful, and I don't even know if they grow, because all they do talking head videos. And so I assume that they grow or whatever, but I've never seen them grow anything. But they do talking head videos. They talk about, things that you should do to improve your grow, that type of deal, how to transplant, just a bunch of different topics that they just talk about, like I'm talking right now. So you can have a talking head channel where everything's monetized and you talk about gardening or whatever the case is. You can do that. It'll be harder though. And in order to do that, I don't think that you'll be able to start off as a brand new person and do that, because what do you have to legitimize what you're saying? Like for me, I'd actually talked to Ace Infinity before I got my brand ambassadorship. I was going to stop doing like cannabis content as far as like growing that type of stuff. I was going to start doing talking head videos. I told them that. I'm like, yo, I'm sick of this shit. I'm just going to do talking head videos, because I was just feeling like not respected. Because I'm like, yo, I'm one of the biggest affiliates, making the most. I'm like second as far as like how much money affiliates have made. I'm number 2. And so I was just not feeling respected. So I'm like, you know what? Hell with this. Like you guys know I have a gambling YouTube channel, and I've had that channel for, it'll be 2 years in August. So I guess a year and a half. I've had that channel a year and a half, and I've already made 120,000 off that channel. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to quit this shit, and I'm just going to start doing stuff that just makes me money, because I don't feel like I'm getting respected by the cannabis community. So yeah, so I definitely went through that. I'm just going to do like talking head videos, whatever. And so yeah, I was feeling that for a minute, but everything's cool now. How do you negotiate your affiliate contracts? How do you decide how do you decide how you decide what your number is you want? Okay, I know what you're trying to say. As far as like, it's just like everything else. You know what I mean? If you have any kind of commerce experience or any e-commerce experience, if you're selling a product and you price it at $5 and you're getting a whole bunch of traffic, then you know that you probably can raise your price up. So you go from $5 to $15, and now you're not getting any sales, then you know you went too high. You got to find that middle ground. But honestly, you really just got to know that you're actually bringing worth to the table. And how you do that is by making sales. So once you get your brand deal, maybe you get your one-off brand deal, and they can kind of see whether or not you might be good for a sponsorship. You do good in that brand deal, then they change that brand deal to a sponsorship. Now, instead of that one-off, now you're just sponsored the whole time, so you can give out your discount code and people can use it. And then once you start making sales, you can kind of figure out what you're worth. You know what I mean? Like for me, if I'm doing $20, $30, $40, $50,000 in sales for Ace Infinity, which I am. So for my I can't tell you the numbers specifically of my contract. That's against the rules of the contract, but I can give you the overall stuff, and it's just fine, right? So if I'm making in between $20,000 and $50,000 a month for Ace Infinity, well, I can kind of figure out how much of that I need to be getting. You know what I'm saying? And then once you have a track record of being able to do this multiple, like over and over and over again, if you take so say you might start off making $2,000 a month for whatever company. And then as it starts growing, you're like, hey, I'm making them more. I can ask for more. And how you know when you hit the limit? When you ask for enough when they won't pay you. Oh, okay, I can't get that. Okay, well, I'll just take this then. You know what I'm saying? So there's no like set rate. You basically got to figure it out for yourself. I appreciate your question. That's kind of like a hard question to answer in a certain sense. But yeah, it'll make sense. Once you start having a track record, you can kind of gauge on what you can ask for. You know what I mean? Would you ever consider breeding and making seeds to release? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I was talking to THC Titan about working with him to do that. And that's when my damn Ricky Mycologist Instagram got deleted. I'm trying to tell you, every time I'm about to hit 100,000 followers on Instagram, I get deleted every time. But yeah, I like to get to that at a certain point. What do we got? All right, let's go and do this final giveaway. Final giveaway time. Final giveaway time. Final giveaway time. All right, final giveaway time. So we appreciate Joe won the first giveaway, which was a swag box from AC Infinity, $50 store credit. Shout out to Joe. Jeremy won the second one. Shout out to Jeremy, which was $100 cash, which I will hopefully he hit me on Instagram because I haven't seen him put it in the comment section yet, but we'll get you paid, no problem. The third and final giveaway for this particular show, the Sunday show, is going to be one pot XL system from AC Infinity. I'm AC Infinity Autopot. I'm sorry, Autopot. One pot XL system from Autopot, and they're going to give you the easy to go kit to go with it. So you're going to get the easy to go kit along with one pot XL system, and don't forget on the next show, which is going to be on Sunday, I will be giving out over $500 worth of Autopot products. We're going to be giving away 3 different systems, full systems, 3 of them that's worth over $500. So make sure you guys come to the Sunday show, which is going to be the same time on Sunday. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the final giveaway here. All right, so last giveaway. Good luck to everybody. Here we go. And the winner is, what do we got? This is like a slot machine. I like this. The winner is Javi FRM. Is that Javi from 63? Shout out to Javi. All right, there, Javi. So, Javi, I need you to come over to Instagram, bassdropkeys.yfnn. Shoot me a message, and I'm going to need, what name are we sending it to? The mailing address. It ain't got to be your address, but it's got to be whatever mailing address you want us to send it to. Name, mailing address, and we'll get that out to you next week for sure. Did you guys notice that everybody that won today, their name started with a J? Joe won number 1, Jeremy won number 2, and Javi won number 3. Shout out to Javi. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. All right, we got any more questions? We only got about 3 minutes before I get up out of here. We don't want to take this past 2 hours. Finally, what I want to remind you guys is, before I get off of here, if you guys are interested in the real estate that I'm doing, the stock market stuff, if you're interested in learning about how I'm doing everything with the AI, I will show you on Dreams of a Million. I will show you on Dreams of a Million. Like I said, the first video is almost done. I probably need another 30, 40 minutes to finish that video, and I'll get that out to you guys. The Grow Game, once again, if you are somebody who's in the cannabis space, you have less than 15,000 subscribers or followers or whatever the case is, I am very much interested in talking to you. There's a lot of people that, like Mr. Grower on Garden Talk, each one of his videos that he's doing, his interviews is about a certain subject as far as gardening. I'm not doing that. What I'm going to do is I want to learn more about you, your background, where are you from, what you were interested in, what got you into being a content creator, what's your favorite way of growing. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. Obviously, we're going to be talking about the Grow Game, but more than just growing, I want to find out more about who you are as a person. Because what I found out, people who want to be content creators, you really do get way far ahead than everybody else by having a great personality, somebody who seems genuine. So I like to bring that out more often than not in these particular interviews. So once again, if you're in the grow space and you want to be on the Grow Game, I'm hoping to knock out about 15 interviews here over the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be releasing one a week. Also, these videos, the Sunday show videos, will be on the Grow Game as well. Oh, one thing I forgot to tell you guys too is also on Spotify. The Grow Game is on Spotify. Where is it at? I don't see it. There it is. Also, the interviews and these live videos, the Sunday show, as you can see, the first Sunday show is already on Spotify and all your streaming platforms. So if you're somebody who wants to, maybe you missed a Sunday show and you're driving around and doing whatever, you can watch it and listen to it, as you can see on Spotify. You see? So that was from last week. This video will be on here as well. But please hit me up. If you're somebody in the cannabis space, you got less than 15,000 followers, subscribers, what have you, and you want to be interviewed by me, come over and hit me up, bassdropkeys.yfnn. Hit me up. Let's get you scheduled. And I'll have them lined up and we'll start releasing those once a week. If you're interested in how to make extra money, how to do all this AI stuff that you see me doing, I will show you. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm doing everything so you can do it too. I'm not gatekeeping nothing. I'm trying to be the person that's going to help you take everything that you're doing to the next level. One of the greatest thrills that I get from doing all this stuff is I get so much respect from people coming up because I don't gatekeep anything. I want you to make it just like I've made it. I never thought that all this shit would be happening to me, but I'm so happy that it has happened. And the reason why it's happened is because of you guys. My audience. I am not in delusion about what makes everything go. You guys have to realize the power that you have as the audience. If you say that the shit ain't good, the shit ain't good. You know what I'm saying? And so I really appreciate everybody who finds my stuff useful. This is like my way of giving back. You ain't got to pay me for the information. I'm going to tell you how to do it. And hopefully I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it. And I hope that you can take that information and make it work for yourself. Because I'm not trying to gatekeep. I want to help you out. Okay? So I appreciate all of you guys joining me. Thank you so much. Don't forget, we're trying to do this every Sunday. Unless I'm traveling or moving or whatever the case is, I want to do this every Sunday. I got great sponsors that's giving me products to give you guys every Sunday, which I really appreciate. Thank you guys for everything. I really appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys next week on Sunday, where we're going to be talking about everything Autopot. The show next week is going to be all about Autopots. All right. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys the next time. I'm out. Much love. Thanks to all the giveaway winners. I appreciate y'all.
I am a certified hustler, you know I gotta get mine. I've been ballin' like a nanny, you know a P I break down. 36 ounces, break it down, that's how I shine. I made a bunch of ski, you know they cutting up a line. Cut a line, break it down, you know I'm going out for mine. Cut a line, break it down, you know I'm going out for mine. Break it down on the grind, you know I got out for mine. Break it down on the grind, you know I gotta get mine. Green and white paint for the whip and the chain on my wrist. Came from the curb, now the curb got my name on the list. Late nights, cold money, I hustle for this. Turn the dream to a plan and I double the risk. Brain on the paper, kinda change my palm. Same humble now, just a rollie in my arm. From the stoop to the suite, now they watching me glow. Haters call from the bleachers, never been in the show. Hard lesson, street pressure, had to learn how to pivot. If it wasn't about purpose, I was quick to dismiss. Street lesson taught me how the numbers all flip. Every move calculated, never slip, got a grip. Went from scraping the bottom to controlling the top. Now the lights hit the chain, see the grind in my eyes. If you betting on yourself, you can win all the skies. I made it off and white, the same color in my ride. I am a certified hustler, you know I gotta get mine. I've been ballin' like a nature, you know a P I break down. 36 ounces, break it down, that's how I shine. I make a bunch of ski, you know they cutting up a line. Cut a line, break it down, you know I'm going out for mine. Cut a line, break it down, you know I'm going out for mine. Break it down on the ground, you know I gotta get mine. Break it down on the ground, you know I gotta get mine. Started with nothing but faith in a bag full of hope. Turn pressure into diamonds, learn to balance the road. Every loss was a lesson, every win was a sign. Had to trust in the vision, even blind to the time. Turn stress into focus, made a plane out the fight. Every dollar got a purpose, let it cycle and bang. Women love the ambition, see the drive when I speak. When you focus on the paper, they align with the street. Those days, all no excuses, let it stay in the mix. Spin it brick by brick, got a foundation legit. Hit a man cause I rose that I earned every time. From the blood to the scala, had to mess with my time. Ain't waiting on luck, I was built for the chase. If you hustle with a purpose, you can change it to quick. Now I'm shining on my own, made a lane out the press. Certified with the mission. You know I am a certified hustler. You know I gotta grind. I've been ballin' like an athlete. You know OP, I break down. 36 ounces, break it down, that's how I shine. I made a bunny ski, you know they cutting up a line. Cut a line, break it down, you know I'm going out for mine. Cut a line, break it down, you know I'm going out for mine. Break it down on the bread, you know I gotta get mine. Break it down on the bread, you know I gotta get mine. Break it down.